my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and I'm joined with Mark from Suddenly Comics. And we are the Price Variants, and we are looking at the hottest Silver Age comics of the week. And it should be an interesting one. I always try to have some theme, even though it looks like chaos. Um, the theme on this one is kind of like some of the usual suspects. They didn't have an AF-15 sale, by the way. So I couldn't put that one on. But several
You
of the
got next
usual
best thing.
suspects. Yeah, next best thing. So there is some arachnids on this list. And then there's some unusual comics. So this is like a battle between the usual suspects and how they performed versus some more unusual ones and how they performed. All had big sales except for one book, which I thought was a steal. I just put it on the list because I thought it was a steal. And that's the first book on the list. I thought this was a total steal. Like this first book.
Can you see that, Alan?
Yep, yep. So this is the first appearance of Captain Marvel. Uh, you know, like
Well,
his first
sort of.
title, for sort of his first appearance. Like it's hit a guy in this case.
This particular Captain Marvel, yes.
Yes. So this is the Marvel Captain Marvel, if that makes sense. Not the faucet Captain Marvel.
Yes.
Um,
Or the
and
DC Captain Marvel.
and it's a premiere issue as well. I'm not sure if it's his first appearance or his first title. I'm not sure how this one works, but
It says
what does the label
well,
say?
it says story continued from Marvel Superheroes 13, so I don't think it's either.
Yeah, I think this is his first titled book.
First solo title.
Yeah. Um, and then this, you know, it was 7.0, which is a reasonably high grade. It's not
Yeah,
super
okay.
high, but it's
Yeah,
reasonable. It's a nice looking copy
yeah.
for $79.
Wow. Well, that does sound low. I mean, this has
That
never
sounds
been
incredibly
this has
low.
never been an expensive comic, has it? You
It's
know,
not been that cheap. I would say it should be around $200, my guess.
oh, I don't think so. So
I don't know.
I mean, Marvel rushed this out without a lot of thought
Hmm.
in order to capture the name.
The name,
Because
yes.
they spotted some bright spark at Marvel had spotted that the rights to Captain Marvel had lapsed. So after Forces
Hmm.
had folded, DC did not grab the name Captain Marvel,
Yes.
and after a period of time, it just became available, and uh, Marvel
As
grabbed.
long as you produce something with it, yeah,
Yeah,
with that
exactly. So
name.
they
Yep.
they just rushed something out. I mean, this costume is awful. Um, the
It's
stories
kind
are
of
of
Spectre-like, actually. It's kind of like a mixture of the Spectre and maybe like the Atom
Captain
or something. I
Planet.
don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Um,
it's something weird.
yeah, so it never really worked either. I think they changed the creative team two or three times as well, which never helps. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
they even changed the gender. I mean, it became a female
Yeah,
later, right?
yeah, correct.
Um, uh, yeah, and this is the reason why when DC did Captain Marvel, they called them Shazam.
Yeah, because
They
well,
called him
originally I
Shazam. Yeah.
think in issue one it says Captain Marvel Shazam, and then I think Marvel must have got in touch with them and said, "Oi,
No.
we
Hey, wait.
we now got the Captain Marvel name, desist." So they had to start
Yeah.
calling him Shazam.
Yeah. So I
Um,
think this,
yeah,
this is a pretty interesting piece of history, this little book. And it's
yeah,
a premiere issue. I love those little premiere issue things.
I know you do. This is probably the cheapest one you can get.
I
Uh,
think so, based on this price. This is really cheap.
$79. I think this is cheap. I think this is way down.
I'm saying it should have been around $200.
Well, I don't think it should be that much, but let's have a look.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Um,
It
right.
looks like it fell off a
It's
bunch of
it's
cliffs, by
it's
the way.
never been $200, Alan.
What
Uh,
was the highest?
the highest was a COVID price of 187.
Oh, really? I'm actually surprised.
No,
So
this
maybe
has
this
never
is
been
not
an.
that cheap
I
after
mean,
all.
I mean, pre-COVID, I mean, well, we go back to 2013. This was $90. So this is now less than, this is another one for our time travelers.
Time
But
traveler book.
this is now less than it was 13 years ago.
But I mean, this seemed like okay. So, what does this normally sell for? Is maybe the question we should be asking.
I think the FMV here is $85. I think that's a bit low. I would have said if you take the I would have said $100 would be about right.
So, this was a steal, but barely.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm actually surprised. I would have thought this was a more expensive book.
No, I've had this a few times, Alan. It's not, not in this grade. I've had it in a sort of in a 5.0. This is a 20 quid book.
Yeah, I think mine's like my. I think I have a mid grade copy. Like I think I paid 30. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's about right.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. I just thought maybe it would be a little bit more. Like I kind of had high hopes for this book.
There are
I was going to
2007.
retire on this book. This was
Were
my
you?
retirement
Well,
fund, but I
bad
guess I'm
luck.
lost.
You might need to you might need to have a few thousand copies. Um,
Now everyone's going to be selling me this book at $200, and it's like, haha, we can make money off
exactly.
him.
Yeah. Alan says he's going to pay $200 for this book. Um, 2708 of the 2706 of these, Alan. So there's a fair number of them.
Yeah, fair number. That's reasonable.
Um,
Okay, well, I thought it was a steal. It turned out to be, eh,
it is a steal. I mean, $80 for an 8.0 of that. That's $20 under what I think it should be.
yeah,
$20 off $100, is
yeah, it's still
20%,
sizable. Yeah,
20% off. If it was a
yeah, yeah.
$10,000 comic and you were getting it for eight, you'd say, oh, that's good.
Hmm. But I just didn't realize how poorly this book performed. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, have you ever met a fan of Marvel's of anybody?
I actually have. I had somebody to say that they really liked this version of Captain Marvel.
Really? Wow, okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was somewhat surprised.
Okay. Right. I suppose. So, here we go. Number two, Alan,
This is an
is
interesting one.
I don't think we've ever had this one. This is interesting. Introducing the son of the Man of Steel, wearing a very odd
Mhm.
cap, and he's called Superman Jr., like Marvel Man Jr.
So I think Matt was showing this book recently, and this is an interesting one because it's actually I think the first time Kirk Swan worked on Superman
Ah, interesting.
on this title I should say, not maybe
Yeah, it
not
does
on
say well,
Superman.
well done. It says first Kurt Swan cover in title.
Yeah, and Kirk Swan is kind of known for doing Superman.
He is, yeah. Yeah.
So
This
I
is
thought this was an interesting one.
232. It's a nice cover.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. They're going camping.
Yeah, dad and son going camping. Heat
Hmm.
One is cooling the lemonade with his breath, and the other is heating up the hot dogs with his vision.
Extra, yeah, yeah. His what's it called? Oh my goodness. I was gonna say X-ray vision, but that doesn't make sense.
No,
With his heat ray.
heat ray vision.
Hmm.
Very nice. Quite like that one. It's another high grade, Alan. This is an 8.5.
Now
Uh,
this one went for more money.
yeah, quite a lot more money. Nearly $700 more money. It's
Hmm.
very nice. Um, that sounds a reasonable price to me for a not. It's not specifically a key, is it?
No, it isn't.
Well,
But
first Kurt
it's kind of
Swan. I mean,
cool.
it's a minor key, possibly.
Hmm.
Right.
Now I'm not sure if this is the first time that they suggest that Superman has a son.
Well, it's
That
obviously
might
not.
be another that might be another key about this book, but I'm not sure. That's a
Yeah.
question for Matt. Matt would be like
Yeah.
screaming at me, "Yes, of course," or "Yeah, no, you idiot." So I'm not sure, but
No, we need Matt to add a comment to the video after it's issued, letting us know.
yeah,
Right. Or anybody else who's a suit. Terry
Superman
might know
fan.
as
Yeah,
well. Right. So let's have a look. What this is an 8.5. It's okay, interesting
all
graph.
the way down. Yeah, But
Uh,
there was a huge sale. When did that happen?
last year, $960 in January
Okay.
last year. So
And so it's down off that
a
big
year
sale.
later, it's come down a couple of hundred. But to me, that looks like a high price.
Yeah, I mean, look at where it was before all that.
Yeah,
Where
well, when you say before, that was 2015. So there was a 10-year gap
Oh, okay.
between
10-year gap.
that one and that one. So,
Okay, so what was the price in 2015?
the price in 2015 was 382.
So, usually people double it kind of thing over 10-year period,
Which is
right?
what this has done roughly.
Yeah. So this is kind of actually slightly above double, and the other one was way out to lunch. Like they just didn't know how much to pay. And I think what happened was when that other one sold, all of a sudden people were like, "I have a copy of, of that book."
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, it's
Um,
worth 700, it's worth $960. I better get it graded.
yeah, exactly. So and there's not many graded
Oh,
actually.
well, yeah, I wonder how many of those have been graded since that high sale.
Yeah,
Um, so 43, only 43 graded of this, Alan,
yeah.
and
It's a fairly rare book.
eight fives.
I
Uh,
bet this is one that price correction some people are aware of, some people are not. I bet you could pick this book up for cheap.
yeah, you probably can in a mid grade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
kind of interesting. I thought it was a cool one.
yeah, that is quite cool. Right, okay. Third up, it's Daredevil number
This is kind of a
7.
usual suspect,
Yeah,
actually.
this is the first red suit, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's also a Wally Wood cover.
Yeah, it is.
And
It's a nice cover.
yeah, it's a very cool one. So this is what I consider a usual suspect because it's kind of a majorly known key. It's actually one of the more expensive of the early Daredevils.
Yes, it is
It
more
goes
expensive.
even though there's first appearances that happen before it, like the Stilt Man and the Purple Man. This book is the key book where he gets that iconic red suit.
Yeah. And it's got a Daredevil and Submariner pin-up, and it's Wally Wood, and I do like Wally Wood.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, this epic doesn't need any hard sell. It's one of Marvel's greatest.
Isn't that a hard sell?
Yes.
But okay.
Yes. Very nice. Look at Wally Wood can draw, can't he?
Yeah, I know it's cool. It looks like he's getting tossed, and it's like really really well
Yeah.
done.
Lots of bubbles. Right.
Hmm.
This dates from 1965. Um, sold for $915. Again, a nice high grade, an
Hmm.
8.5.
Yeah,
Um, okay, that sounds a bit cheap again to me, Alan. I mean,
yeah.
8.5, and
I would
it's
have
the first appearance
was
of the red suit.
yeah. I was kind of in the same opinion actually. I would have thought over 1,000, around 1,000, but don't
Yeah.
sell me your books, people. People are going to try to sell their books to me. I can see it. I have this one already. Um, yeah,
This is not looking very good, is it?
this
Uh,
one actually probably was like 2 or 3,000 based on that huge mountain. I don't know how big.
there's the 915 we've just had, which is the lowest price this has sold at since this May 2020.
Okay, so that's sort of beginning of COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So this is lower than pre. Oh no, it's sorry, it's not.
No,
No,
low.
it's still slightly higher than pre-COVID.
Okay. But if you actually flatten out that mountain, which I always say to do,
Yeah.
um, it's actually got a
Hmm.
pretty good
Well, I'm not sure about
graph.
that. It's put on $100 in 6 years.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's like super fast or growth or anything like that, but it
Anyway,
is it is it is consistently going
how
up.
do you know the knife isn't still falling, Alan?
I don't know. This one could be still falling, but what was the peak for this book?
Whereas
I'm
in
curious.
COVID, and it peaked at 2975.
Almost a
So,
$3,000 book,
yeah,
3x.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
wow. Yeah, COVID was a bit crazy time. We'll tell our great grandchildren how crazy COVID was.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, and the census for this one is what's that like?
3000's quite high.
Okay, yeah, well, it's Marvel.
Yeah,
It's a big key. It's one that you get graded at any grade, basically.
yeah, yeah.
Even though I have a raw copy of it.
So you any
So
people
far, my
get
advice I don't take at all. But
no,
okay.
no, okay.
Hmm.
That's usual. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. Ah, we have got some old favorites here.
Hmm. So this is
This
the
is Fantastic Four, number 12, a great Hulk thing cover, but it's not, they don't have a battle on the cover.
they don't have a battle, and they only kind of casually meet in this book, I think.
Yeah. Yes.
So does the label say what appearance of the Hulk this is? Like it's pretty early in terms of his
Well,
appearances.
it's the first meeting of the Fantastic Four and the Incredible Hulk. Rick
Hmm.
Jones, Thunderbolt Ross appearance. Jack
Okay.
Kirby and Dick Ayers cover art. So no, but it must be an early appearance of the Hulk.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
this is 63. Hulk must be nearly at the end of his run.
Yeah. I would say so. And this is a classic cover. I mean, with
Yeah, it
them
is.
kind of creeping around and
Yeah,
potentially going to meet each other.
yeah, yeah, it is. And this sold for $915 for a 4.0.
The same as the previous book. Yeah.
Yeah. Um,
That actually seems high to me. So, I would have thought this book was around more like $800.
no, I
I
think
thought it
you
was
are.
around $200 a point.
No, this has
But
always been an expensive book. I think this is probably down. You think it's up? We're going to
mm,
have a little challenge here, Alan. See who's
okay, we'll
right.
see.
You're right. It's back up.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
That's an encouraging sale, actually. Oh, wait a minute. No, they haven't drawn it on the graph.
Shoot.
915. No, I'm right. It's right down here, Alan. It's
What was
500. It's $500 cheaper than the last sale, which was
oh, wow.
less than a month ago.
I would have thought around $200 a point, but I guess it's more like $300 a point. Almost 350 a point.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
the FMV is just over 1,000.
Yeah.
And this one sold for 915, so it sold for less than that. It's down here. This sale is, yeah, it's even lower than that. I think this is the lowest sale since COVID, pre-COVID. I mean, this is still up since pre-COVID. Pre-COVID, this was a 785 pound dollar
Okay.
comic. So it's like the one we looked at before. If you draw a line over 6 years, it's gone up a little bit.
I didn't realize how expensive this book was.
Yeah, no, it's a
I,
really.
I I have like a 2.0 or something like that. I think 2.0 or 3.0, something like that. I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
pay
I'm,
that
as
much.
you know, I'm an FF collector, and this one is one of the expensive ones. People like this
Well,
cover.
I paid a bit for it, but I didn't pay like I don't think I paid $300 a point. I think I paid like maybe $400 altogether or something like that.
Oh, wait, at $1,000 for 4.5, it's not $300 a point, is it?
Oh, is it a 4.5? I was thinking it was a 4.0. That's why I was kind of coming up with that number. So it's more like okay,
Is it a four? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm
yeah.
looking at 4.5. You're right. It's a 4.0.
Oh, okay. So we were looking at the wrong grade.
Graph.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, wow, I was thinking it was like a $200 per point book.
Ah, that's more like it. Okay. All right. So it's flat.
Okay.
And
Wow, I was thinking, am I going
FMV
crazy? Am I
the
going like,
the FMV is 975, but it's still not a $300 point book.
yeah. Yeah, no, no, no. I was saying that it was a $200 per point book was what I had in my mind,
Okay,
and
well,
that's why I was surprised when the other list it showed it being like more like a
right,
three hundred
yeah,
dollar per point
okay.
book.
So this is yeah,
So it's
flat,
flat.
very flat.
Okay,
This has been flat for 3 years now. This has been hovering around the 900 and something mark for 3 years.
okay. So it's a little bit. This one was a little bit lower than FMV, but not much. Like
Yeah, correct.
315.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And what's the census quickly? I always like
Census
knowing.
is 2284.
Not a super high census, but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. And one of Alan's favorite.
Now it's the quirky ones. I was
Now
saying the
it's the
quirky.
quirky ones. So this is
Yes.
four color 965 Grandma's Duck Farm Friends file copy 9.8. So it's going to be the highest one. This is going to be one of one.
I'm thinking, and I have no idea what this book is. I've never even seen this book
Well,
before.
it's nothing special, is it? It's just,
Well, it's special enough that somebody paid up for it.
well, it's because it's a 9.8, isn't it? It's a file copy.
Yeah.
It's going to be the highest grade, and it's going to be
Oh,
one of one.
definitely the highest grade.
Yeah, and it's going to be one of one.
Yeah, but $1,300 for some
Yeah.
obscure pig girl farm book is pretty interesting.
I thought you liked these Disney things.
No, I do, but I don't like them that. I'm not going to spend that much on it personally.
Okay.
But it's a very cool book. You know, it's got some cute pigs. Got some, grandma duck.
It's got a grandma with grandma glasses.
That might actually. I'm not even sure if this could be the first cover appearance of Grandma Duck. I don't know.
Oh, it
Who
doesn't say
knows?
that. Right. Okay. I have no idea on this one.
Oh, is this a 101?
It's a one of one. There we go.
Okay, well, we got to do our like analysis, right?
Well, yes,
Okay.
okay. So there's only 10 of these graded,
Oh, jeez. And this is the highest one. So
and this is the highest one.
what do they normally sell
A
for?
9.2. The last sale
Okay.
before this one was a 9.2 3 years ago. Sold for 204.
Okay. So that's actually maybe this one's low because you get like a little bit of a jump from 9.2 to 9.4, but you get the doubling happening from 9.4 to 9.6 to 9.8. So that would be two
That would be
doublings.
two doublings, 400, 800.
And then, but the price between a 9.2 and the 9.4. So probably a 9.4 would go for around 300. And then two doublings would be like
$1,200,
$1,200.
1,200
I just
plus
went,
something for being highest graded. It's about right.
yeah, maybe. Yeah.
It's about right because you had a bit for it being one of one and the highest
Hmm.
grade available. So I think it's
Yeah.
about the right price
Yeah.
using the Allen method of price
Oh,
calculation.
Alan, crazy math. Yes. But
Um,
yeah. So actually, I thought somebody overpaid on it, but I guess they kind of paid what, they probably did the math too. They probably used my calculator.
right. Okay, if you say so, Alan. Right. There you go. That's your five comics, Alan. We're back to the old format here.
Yeah, so old format for this week will be going live in future weeks,
Yeah.
but this one is a little special. If you want to see the rest of the list, and it is cool, it is like some more obscure ones, but some usual suspects. If you love your spiders, go over to Mark's channel and watch part two.
Yeah,
Thanks, everyone.
there's a comic we haven't seen for almost 5 or 6 weeks in the
I
number
know,
one in the number one slot.
I know, and you should, you thought you could get away, but no, it always pulls you back in. So yeah,
So,
so check it out. Go over to Mark's channel, click the link in the description. Bye, everyone.
bye.